Well, finally managed to get my schedule and all of that nonsense figured out for spring. So I've got Intro to Topology, Intro to Graph Theory, which is an 8 a.m. class, swell, Intro to Probability, and Differential Equations. So I wasn't able to get into PDEs, Partial Differential Equations, and that is only offered once a year, and the spring is that semester. So I had to change my concentration from applied and computational to general math, which is kind of lame, but the difference between those is really only a few classes. A general concentration actually requires more math, but fewer gen eds or something. But basically they canceled out, so I don't need any more or any less credits, which is cool. Actually, that's a lie. Because when I previously had like a 68 or 75% degree completion before I changed my concentration. Then after that, it went up to like 86%. So I think it did require less classes, or the classes that I had taken fulfilled more requirements, or some business like that. But my advisor verified it, so I'm not just talking out my butt. So that's that. But obviously it's going to probably be my hardest semester so far. I've heard that topology is alright, but I've also heard graph theory is rough. The only redeeming factor of graph theory is that a bunch of my friends are taking, a bunch of people that are in my abstract algebra class that I've become friends with are taking it with me. So misery loves company, I guess. We can all bitch and complain together at 8 a.m. Twice a week. So, and then once again, I have Fridays off, which I guess USF does that across the board. They don't do Friday classes, so I've heard. I don't know. But it's nice. I like having a 3-day weekend and having a whole day to do work. I've been trying to devote a little more time than I have been lately to studying and stuff like that, which I've been reasonably successful at. That makes me feel nice and productive, because I don't like, coming to the end of a week and feeling like I didn't really get a whole lot done other than what was absolutely necessary. And I would hate myself if I got to the end of the semester and I didn't get A's in my online classes, because I really don't have any reason not to, and my GPA could use the boost. So I've been making a point to do that as well, to make sure I don't let those fall to the wayside, because there's still a chance where I could, there's still basically a month left of class. So my grades right now are like low A's, high B's, but they could just as easily go to the toilet in a month, or they could go to a medium to high A in a month. So there's still enough time to screw it up. So yeah, there's not much left. I also found out that apparently a couple of classes I'd planned on taking to another science, actually 2 sciences and labs, and apparently those aren't necessary as long as I can get credit for 2 classes that I took at AUM in Auburn. So one of them was biology, intro to biology in a lab. For whatever reason, USF only gave me credit for the lab. And then I had the first engineering physics I took at Auburn, which also had a lab. They only gave me credit for the class. So if I can get credit for both of those labs and classes together, then I won't have to take any more gen eds other than my writing intensive class and human cultural diversity mumbo jumbo thing. So if that's the case, then I guess there's a possibility that I guess it's still going to take me 3 semesters, but my last semester might only be 1 or 2 classes rather than 4, which would be a little pain in the neck as far as BAH goes, but hopefully at that point I'll have a job, and I can offset the money that would be lost from that, which if I only have 2 classes, I think I only get half BAH, so I lose $900 per month. And over the course of 3 months, that's almost $3,000, So I got that to figure out. I am still looking for a job, not as actively as I should be, but I'm definitely still on the lookout. But the last week I've been focused on getting my GI Bill in order, because I had a hold because of that and all kinds of other stuff, and also my schedule, because obviously BAH is my largest source of income, and I'm not going to focus all my time and effort on getting a part-time job that might pay $100 or $150 a week, when I can get the big earner figured out first, which is $2,000 a month. That's a lot more important, obviously. But yeah, I don't know where the semester has gone. It hasn't feel like it's been 2/3, 2 months. And before I know it, college is going to be over. I don't think I'll be sad about that. I might miss some people. I've made some friends. I imagine I'll make a few more in the next year that we're here, year and a half. Just to move somewhere else and start all over again with the friends. Feeling like it's starting to come to a close. When I started college, it felt like, because I was thinking about it in terms of 4 years, because I never thought that it would, me taking classes in the summer consistently would turn that into like 3 years or 3.5 years rather than the full 4. I was thinking about it in terms of an enlistment. I was like, man, that enlistment felt so much longer than 4 years. And is that how school's going to feel? And it's turning out, no. It's felt a lot faster than that. Yeah, I do have another video planned, but I need to finish the script for it and hash out some other things. But you can expect that shortly, probably within the next week. So otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.